Hello friends, here Dr. BC, and today in this video episode I will show you the teardown of Redmi 1S, the cheapest smartphone from Xiaomi. This is my Redmi 1S. For our previous video on this phone, please click on the link flashing on your screen. Now in this video episode I will show you the teardown of this Redmi 1S, the cheapest smartphone from Xiaomi. Now to proceed with this teardown, first of all you have to turn off this phone. For that you have to press and hold this power button for few seconds, and then on the screen tap this power off and then tap this OK. Now the phone is shutting down. Now once it is completely shut down, like right now it is taking time, now it is shut down. Now once it is completely shut down, take out the back cover. There is small notch here. Put your fingernail in that notch, and then once it will get separated, then separate it from this side, and the back cover is now taken out. Now as you can see that this back cover is very flexible and it is of pure plastic. Now let's keep this aside. This is our first part. The second you can take out from this phone is the battery. There is a small notch here. Take out the battery from that notch like that, and this is I can show you that this is 3.8 volt 2050 milliampere battery, and the total power is 7.6 watt hour. Now this is our second part. Now to proceed with the teardown, first of all you have to take out this SIM cards. That is your SIM card 1 and the SIM card 2. Okay, and also you can take out this memory card. For that, first of all you have to unlock. To unlock that, you have to take this up and then take out this memory card. This is my SanDisk 2 GB micro SD card. Now take this aside. Now to proceed with this teardown, you have to take out the couple of screws from the back. First of all, I will tell you the tools required for this teardown. You will need a spudder, or like this plastic or metallic spudder, and you will also need case removal tool. You can use this type of case removal tool, or you can use any guitar picks for that. And you will also need a screwdriver. You will need a Phillips base screwdriver that has Phillips screw, that is a star screw. And finally you will need a tweezer, that is a sharp end tweezer. Now I will put all of this aside. Now to take out the screws, you will need this Phillips type screwdriver, and you have to take out this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 screws from the back. Now I will show you how to do that. Take out the first screw. You can skip this portion by clicking on the link flashing on the screen, or I will fast forward this for you. Now I had taken out all of the 10 screws from the back. As you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 screws are out from this back panel. Now to take out the back cover, you have to use your plastic tool or case removal tool or a guitar pick for that, and proceed with this back side. There is as you can see that there is a small opening here. You have to take out the back cover by putting this plastic tool in that. As you can see that it is separated from the back, and as you can see that this is separated now. And then proceed with this tool, or you can use any plastic tool for that. Okay, you have to go very gently. Now it is unlocked, and now you can proceed like that, and as you can see that it is now get separated. Likewise you can go from this side also, and as you can see that there is a clip here, and just take this as it is and gently lift the back cover. Now you can see that the back cover is now separated. This is the back cover or back plate of the Redmi 1S. Now I will show you the parts on that. That is the main loudspeaker, and that has a, I think that is a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi antenna, and this is lens cover. That is flash cover, and that is lens cover, and this is 3G and 2G antenna. I think this must be have 3 pads, because I will seeing that this is have 3 pads, and this also have 3 pads. This is a pad. Okay, now to take out the speaker, or if your speaker is not working, then you have to take out or replace this speaker from here. To take out this speaker, you have to use your tweezer and try to lift from this side, and you can see that it is now lifting up. Okay, don't use too much pressure, or you can use some heat to separate this speaker from the front. As you can see that it is now separated. Okay, this is stitched by very strong adhesive, and as you can see that I had separated my speaker. Now this is very standard speaker. As you can see that there is something written on that speaker. I will show you that. For that I have to zoom to that speaker. As you can see that this has couple of data, that is MC140725M228. I don't know about the wattage, but if your speaker or loudspeaker is not working, then you have to replace that part. Now to replace that, you have to first align that speaker like that contact pad is on the upper side, and once you are placed happy with that, and then you have to put the speaker and then align the speaker thoroughly to that, and once you are happy with the alignment, just press it down. Now the speaker is ready to use. There is nothing more on the back panel. Now let's keep this aside. Now to take out the motherboard from the mobile, you have to unscrew these two screws. There are two screws, one and the screw second is here. Now to unscrew that, use your screwdriver and take out the screws like that. This is different screws from the back, just place it separate, don't mix it with your regular screws. Now to take out the motherboard, you have to take out these clips or take out this ribbon connector. There are the unlock here. You have to first unlock that ribbon connector. Just use your tweezer, or you can use your fingernail to unlock that clip. Now it is unlocked, and once it is unlocked, then take out the ribbon connector. This is for front digitizer. I think that is not for digitizer, that is for LCD, because it has very large pins. Now second, you have to take out that flex. Now just use your fingernail and lift that connector up, and then you have to take out that connector, and for that you have to unlock the clip. That black portion get upside, and use your fingernail and take, or you can use your tweezer, and okay, don't use too much pressure. Okay, now it is unlocked, and now once it is unlocked, take out the ribbon flex. I think there is a camera flex here. You have to unlock that flex also. Okay, now the motherboard is ready to remove. Just lift the motherboard. As you can see that this flex is coming in front, just make it aside and then lift the motherboard. You cannot lift the motherboard directly because there is a flex at the bottom of this motherboard. Just use your fingernail, or you can use your sputter to take out that. And finally there is a 3G or 2G antenna cable that is connecting to the motherboard. Just use your finger to take out that. Now this is a motherboard for this Redmi 1S. As you can see that this has couples of ICs. The main ICs are under this metal sheet. Now to take out this metal sheet, you use your tweezer and then try to lift that metal shields. Don't be quick, take time and try to lift it from all sides. And as you can see that this metal shield is now separated out. Now let's keep this aside. Similarly, you can take out that metal shield also. Okay, go very slow. Make sure that this components doesn't get damaged during this process. Okay, as you can see that the metal shield is quite okay. Now you can see that I have unlocked the metal clip from here. Similarly, you can do from here. Now take this metal shield aside, and on the front you can see that this cannot be separated directly. You have to use your hot air gun to take out this metal shield. Similarly, for that you cannot go further in disassembly of this motherboard without having any SMD station. Now I will show you the component on this motherboard. Now I will show you from this side. Now I will zoom this so that you can see each part of this motherboard. Okay. As you can see that this is I think this is a RTC battery or CMOS battery, and this is 3.5 millimeter headphone socket with microphone, and that is Samsung RAM KLM861GEAC8001, and that is ELPIDA. Okay, I think my camera is going out of focus. It is B8132B3PB1DF, and what is that IC? I think that is the main memory of this phone, and the Qualcomm chip is inside or below that memory. Okay, that is very standard. This is the memory, and below that is the Qualcomm 400 chip, which is at 1.6 gigahertz quad core Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 series. And what is that? That is, I think that is a RF portion, or I think that is a power portion. Let's see. It is very difficult to see due to reflection. Yeah, you can see that that is a BCM base IC, but still I am unable to see that. I will zoom in further. That is PM8226 base IC. I think that is a power IC because it has couple of inductors and capacitor here. Now I will zoom out. Here you can see the RF section, and in this RF section you can see that the main IC is 77573112. That is a RF base IC, that is to 77741-2, and that is, I think, Bluetooth or a switch. Let's see what is that. That is WTR2505, and that one is OFE1-101, that is D5W470. I see, I don't know about that. Okay, that is total RF section with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and that is the main memory with a CPU. Okay, I will first zoom out and then tell you about the whole section. As you can see that is your power section, that is your RAM section, and that is your memory section, and that is your RF Wi-Fi Bluetooth section. And let's see this IC. What is that? As you can see that this is WC09306. Okay, but I don't know about that IC. Here are volume rocker button. I think that is volume up, and that is volume down, and that is a power or standby button. Nothing more on the back side of this motherboard. Now let's see the front side, and here you can see that is a digitizer connector. That is the front camera connector, that is main rear camera connector, and that is the LCD connector. At the bottom, this is for the USB or charging base connector, and this is battery connectors, and that is memory card slot, that is SIM1 tray, and that is SIM2 tray, that is flash LED, and I think that too is some type of RF section is there. Either it is Bluetooth or either it is GPS section that is built inside this metal cage, and nothing more on the front side of this motherboard. As you can see that the motherboard has some specification or label number. As you can see that this is 3501H2AMOOA, or that is the motherboard, and you can see there is lot of components that is based upon the plastic components on the front part, and on the back part you can see the all of the ICs and the semiconductor parts are on the back side of this motherboard. And this is some sticker that is the tag of this motherboard. Now this is the motherboard of Redmi 1S. Now I will keep this aside. Now let's see the front section. Now let's see what are on this front section. Now first of all I will zoom out so that you can see the full front section in one frame. The next you can take out from this is the base or bottom PCB or sub PBA PCB. Just you have to unscrew these two screws. Again put these screws separate because these are different in size. Now gently lift the bottom PCB and disconnect this flex cable. Use your fingernail and then disconnect, and also disconnect this 3G 2G antenna cable. That is the bottom PCB or sub PBA PCB, and on the back of that PCB you can see that is a main microphone. The secondary microphone is on the main motherboard, that is the secondary microphone, and the pinhole is on the top. There is nothing on the back, but on the primary microphone you can see that is primary microphone, and the pinhole is on the back. The sound enter from that, and that is connector. and there is nothing on the back. Oh, okay, that is the LED. That is the notification LED. It has 3 LEDs, that is red, blue and green. Depend upon the color, you can make any color with the help of these 3 primary colors. And that is the 3G 2G antenna pads, and that is USB 2.0 connector or port, and nothing more on that bottom PCB or sub PBA PCB. Let's keep this aside. And now let's see the front section, and here you can see that this is the flex that is going under this sticker, which tells you the IEMI number and the SAR values, and that is the rotation motor or vibration motor of the Red MI1S, and that is the front digitizer. Let's see, that is FT53366QQ base digitizer controller, and that is the front speaker, and that is the pad, that is the front camera, and here is the sensor. If sensor or front camera is not working, then you have to replace this part. How to replace that part? First of all, you have to take out that flex cable, and once it is separated, just okay, you can see that I had get out this stopping rubber. Let's take this aside, and there is no screw holding that, and as you can see that I had taken out the front camera, and that is your ambient light sensor and also the proximity sensor. Now let's keep this aside, and I will also align this double-sided tape. And once you get the original part or the replacement part, take that part out from the case and then align like that. First put proximity sensor inside that hole, and then the camera inside this hole, and once you are happy with the alignment, then push all of the thing gently. You have to align this inside these 2 holes. There are one hole here and second hole is at that position. You have to align that accordingly. If you are not aligned, you have to work it again. And now you can see that I have put that flex cable inside that hole and also under that hole, and then push this flex down. Now the front camera and the ambient sensor is now ready to work. Just put that piece inside that, and now it is ready to use. Now if you are replacing this front speaker, then you have to take out that old receiver speaker from that front metal frame. For that, you have to take your tweezer and try to lift the front speaker from the front frame. As you can see that this is now separated. This is the main receiver speaker of this Red MI1S. Once you get the replacement, unwrap from the wrapping package and then align this like that. This connector will go upside, or this will goes like that. And once you are put receiver speaker in the place, and once you are happy with this alignment, then push this back. Now it is ready to use. Okay, now if you are planning to replace the vibrator motor, or your vibrator motor is not working, then you have to replace this part. So for that you have to, I think this is put in some metal cage. Now you have to lift that vibrator motor from that cage. Okay, you can see that it is stitched to some adhesive tape. Just lift it up. That is the main vibrator motor that has the part number also, that is UJ45L. And once you get the replacement part, just take with this tweezer and just align with this mark and then push it down. Okay, I had slightly misplaced that. Now it is aligned, and once you are happy with this alignment, then push it down. Now this vibrator motor is ready to use. Now if your rear camera is not working, then you have to take out this camera from the front frame. Again, this is stitched with a very strong adhesive tape. Just lift it up, and as you can see that this is the main camera of the Red MI1S. It has some part number. As you can see that is I think that is OMIA8A02AI NE29O films. So this is a BSI based camera, 8 megapixel camera. Once you get the replacement, you have to put the replacement part like that, align with that adhesive side, and then place it back. Now the back camera is ready to work. Now if you are planning to replace this front screen or the digitizer, then you have to take out the glass from the front part of the display or front frame. For that you have to use your hot air gun and then use this type of suction cup, and when it is enough heated, then you have to lift the display from the front panel. Right now I am not doing such a exercise or such a work in this part of this video. Later on I will show you how to replace the glass or digitizer or the LCD of this Red MI. Stay tuned with us for that video. Now I am skipping that portion in this part of teardown and assembly process. Now this completed the teardown of Red MI 1S. Now I will tell you the parts of this Red MI 1S. This is the back cover. This is the main battery. This is micro SD card. That is the 2 SIMs. That is the back panel with loudspeaker. That is the back screws. That is motherboard screw, and that is the bottom sub PBA screws. That is metal shield. That is bottom sub PBA. That is main motherboard of Red MI 1S, and that is the front section with LCD digitizer and glass. And the camera is here. That is the main receiver speaker. That is the front camera with proximity sensor, and that is the vibrator motor. So this completed the teardown of this Red MI 1S. Now I am going to the next part of this video, that is the assembly of Red MI 1S. Now to assemble this Red MI 1S, first of all you have to assemble back this motherboard. Now to assemble back this motherboard, you only have to put this metal shields. Just put this metal shield in this place, and once you are happy with the alignment, just push it from all sides. Now it is aligned or it is on the motherboard. Now similarly you can put the second metal shield, that is a very big one, and once you are happy with the alignment, just put from all of the side. Now the motherboard is ready to use. Now to put this motherboard in the front frame, you have to first place this vibrator motor, camera, and this front camera and the proximity sensor assembly, and also this receiver speaker. And once all of these things are aligned or on the front panel, then you have to connect the ribbon connector to the main motherboard. For that, just use your fingernail or fingertip and then align both of this, and once you are happy with this alignment, then push this connector down. Now as you can see that this bottom sub PBA base cable is now connected to the motherboard. Now the second, you have to connect this 2G 3G antenna cable, align that similarly, and once you are happy with the alignment, press it down. As you can see that it is not aligned. If it is not aligned or it is not connected properly, the 2G 3G signal is not coming on your phone. So make sure that this is aligned properly and connected properly. Inspect this also. Once it is connected, it will move like that. Okay, it is moving, so that it is now connected. Now it's time to put this motherboard. For that, make sure that all of the cables are out from the path. The digitizer connector cable is out of path, the camera and the front camera cable also. You have to put the rear camera connector inside this hole, and once it is coming out from this hole, you can put the motherboard on the front frame. Okay, as you can see that all is going well and there is no cable stuck below that motherboard. Now once you are happy with this alignment of motherboard, you can put the connector backs. Likewise, I am first putting this front camera and proximity sensor base connector, then I will put this rear camera connector to the main motherboard, and then I will put this LCD connector to the main board. You have to push it in, and once you are happy with this alignment, then lock this connector, and finally you have to place this digitizer flex cable also. Just put this inside. This is very small. You can use your tweezer for the alignment. Just choose the tweezer like that and put the cable inside the hole, and once you are happy with the alignment, just lock that connector. Now the motherboard is on the front frame. Now it's time to put screws of this motherboard. There are 2 screws. For that, just use that screwdriver and then put the first screw and then the second one. Now it's time to put back 3G or 2G antenna cable. You can use your tweezer for the alignment. Just choose the tweezer like that, and once you are happy with this alignment, then push this connector down. Now as you can see that this is well aligned. Now finally put that cable up and then the sub PBA PCB. Now this will go like that connecting pads is facing upward, and then first of all you have to connect this ribbon connector. Just align this ribbon connector with the PBA and then push it down. Now it is ready. Then align that PBA, and once you are happy with the alignment, then put the two screws back. This is quite different screws, so make sure that the right screw is on the back PBA or bottom PBA. That is screw number 1, and then the final screw. Now once you are happy with this adjustment or that placement, then it's time to put back this 2G 3G cable. Just align that cable, and once you are happy with the alignment, right now I am not happy, that's why first try to align. Okay, now it is aligned and the connector is back. Once the connector is back, just put the cable in the pads. This is locked. So you can see that right now I had put all the component back on the front frame. Now you can see that the motherboard is in the place, the bottom PBA in the place, and the connecting cable is there. Now you have to put the back cover back to the front frame. As you can see that these two pads, I tell you, that is for the back loudspeaker. So that's why I had made this connecting pads upward, so that it can be in contact with these pads. And as you can see that the ribbon connector is now in the place. The two pins are in these two holes. Now once all are right, now just put back the back cover. First of all, if there is some dust inside this camera lens, just clean that, and once it is clean, just put back the back frame. This is very easy. You can see that it goes nicely, and once all are right or all are well, just place back all of these 10 screws. Now I will again fast forward this for you. Okay, as you can see that I had put all of the 10 screws back to the back frame. Now it's time to put back the SIMs. Align that SIM like that and then push it in. The SIM 2 is in the socket, and now likewise you can put the SIM 1 in that SIM tray 1, and finally the memory card. First of all, you unlock that memory card slot and then put the memory card, and once you are happy with this alignment, put the slot back and then push it up. Now it's time to put back the main battery. Okay, this will go like that, and once you are happy, push it down. Now it's time to put back the back cover. Just align that and then push it down. So Redmi 1S is ready to use. Just press and hold this power button to turn on the Redmi. As you can see that the Redmi logo is on the LCD portion. Let's see whether it is working or not. Now it is booted up. Now I will unlock. As you can see that all is working well, and the LCD is also working well. I think the speaker and all of this thing is working well. So you can see that it is very easy to tear down and reassemble back this Redmi 1S. This completed this part of the video. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, and also don't forget to share this video with your friend, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The subscription link is shown on your screen. And for more videos on this phone and upcoming technology and gadgets, keep watching BCD Tech. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.